Hey folks, welcome to John Gillespie's Waters and Woods. I'm on vacation down in Florida. These fish are all in our harbors.
Close to 14 there.
Are you having fun?
I'm having a blast.
Fleet Farm presents John Gillespie's Waters and Woods. Fleet Farm, the ultimate fishing headquarters.
Yes, folks, I'm on vacation down in Florida, and I have the pleasure of being here today with my buddy Matty B. And we're going to do two parts to the show. We're going to do freshwater largemouth bass, and we're going to do a little bit of saltwater fishing. And Matty B, I'll tell you what, there are so many small ponds and small lakes in Florida. This is the perfect boat to go exploring in, isn't it?
Yeah, John, these little boats are awesome. They can get in real skinny water, and because most Florida lakes are super shallow, so they're awesome freshwater, saltwater. It's gonna be fun.
Now, you've been down here fishing a little bit. The bass fishing pretty good?
Yeah, there's a lot of numbers down here. Everyone says come to Florida to catch a giant, right? But I look at it as just like in the Midwest. We fish hard to catch a 5-pounder in Wisconsin or Minnesota. You gotta fish hard down here to catch a 5 to 10 pounder too. It's the same thing, a lot of numbers, but the water's endless.
Now that sounds fun, Matty B. We're gonna have a good time. We'll show what we're using and how we're using it. All of that coming up right after this. Oh my gosh, look at the head on that. And look at that mouthful of weed. Look at that pike. Are you having fun with the tip boats?
Having a great time. Love beaver dam.
Oh, look at that, Blake. Holy cow.
Oh my God.
Look at that pike, Blake. Oh my gosh, look at the size of this pike. Oh gosh. That is a trophy pike right there, pal. Oh man, is that gorgeous. Look at this guy, folks. This is a beauty. Oh, wait till you see the tummy on this guy. Oh, nice bass. I'm bullet. Let's pull that up. There you go. You've proven that we'll call fish inch. Yeah, there's no doubt. Oh my gosh. Oh, look at that. There you go. Meet Chris McGillis of McGillis Weimer, experienced personal injury lawyers.
John, you've got to know me. I mean, I'm a really passionate person. Everyone on my staff is, everyone on my team is. You know, we are passionate about what we do. Helping somebody out, protecting them, doing everything we can to help tell their story, to make sure they're treated fairly, with integrity and with respect, and get a fair resolution, whatever that is for the client. I mean, that's extremely important to us. That's really all that matters.
Hey, welcome back, folks, as we talked about fishing pothole lakes down in Florida with our buddy Matty B. And we had a brutal cold front move through, I'll tell you. It's chilly for Florida today. But Matty B, what is the best lure you find on these little lakes?
Yeah, John, so swim baits are a big deal down here, and Wac-O worms, I think, are the two probably best baits that you can fish. You can cover different depths with them, starting off with a 1/4 ounce Google Eye with the 3.8 Tickle tail, and then we have 5-inch Wac-O worms to rig wacky. That's going to be a little slower presentation, but we'll talk to the folks about how we fish these Tickle tails in different ways down here for bass.
Hey, way to go there, Matty B. Let's see what we got. Oh, look at this guy. That's a nice bass,
There's a good one.
Okay, you need the net, or you're going to do the old pro bass grab. There you go.
Look at that.
That's a beautiful fish. And what's kind of interesting, Matt, is the color is so pale on those fish. Why is that?
Yeah, I think it's just a watercolor deal, John.
You put that wacky worm on, didn't you?
I'll tell you what, Johnny.
There it is.
Yeah.
On the Wac-O.
That's sweet. Hooked up, Johnny.
Yeah,
doubles.
me too.
We got doubles.
What do you got?
We got doubles. Oh, I got a nice one.
Do you?
Yeah,
I got
buddy.
a little guy. Whoa, mine's a little nicer than I thought too.
Is it?
Here, buddy, here comes mine. Hold them up together there, Matty V. That is fun. And you know what's interesting, folks? We're catching these on a severe cold front.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, for Florida, it's 58 degrees today, you know. And I see all the locals wearing parkas, but fish are biting, you know.
Yeah, they're biting. That's great to see.
What happened, Matt?
John,
what happened?
I threw the Wac-O up. As soon as it hit the reeds, this fish exploded on it. I don't even know how big he is, but that was so awesome.
Well, there you go. That's a nice fish, buddy.
But to see him do that was amazing.
You know what's kind of interesting is these fish are kind of thin.
Yeah, yep. I think there's a lot of males. I don't even think we've caught a female today, but like I said earlier, these females, they can be real sluggish on these Florida cold fronts is what I've been told, so.
Hey, Matty B, in the back of your cool boat here, not a huge fish, but oh man, did he ever eat that Wac-O too. And you know, Matt, I was going to ask you, if you take a look, folks, on the color of that worm, it's kind of a dark purple. And when you have cloudy water or a cloudy day, you want to go dark on your baits?
Black and blues, purples, stay dark. And I mean, you can always catch them on green pumpkin, but as the water gets lighter, clearer, they like the more natural usually.
They can see it better.
They can definitely see it, the silhouette and all that in the dark water.
We're on the Kalin end of the lake now. And yeah, let's see this one, Matty B.
Oh yeah, Johnny.
Oh yeah, there you go. That's a nice fish right there.
That's a nice one right there.
So you get into these kind of conditions, these cold front conditions, buddy. You know, the calm side is obviously the most comfortable side, but are the fish normally stacked up on the windy side?
Yeah, I mean, the windy side, we've been saying it for years, right? Just creates movement, bait fish, everything happens.
I can't believe this, folks. Getting down to Florida and doing this fishing. Pretty nice bass here. There we go, Matty B. Doing the old flip in today. I'll tell you what, folks. Cold front, that wacky worm next to the shoreline is such a great bait to use. This tickle tail bait is so easy to use. Woo, look at that guy dig me there. Ooh, that's a nice bass there, Matty B. Whoa! Nice. I'm not used to the pro bass flip-in like you are, buddy, but that's a pretty nice fish there. Look at how long that guy is, you know?
Yeah.
Breaking news from Fleet Farm. Check out this deal. Save $10 on the Offshore tackle side planer board on sale for $34.99.
Folks, a lot of fun catching those largemouth yesterday, but today we're doing something unique. We're going out of Sarasota onto the Gulf of Mexico, and we're out about 10 miles. And Matt, you can get coordinates for the various shipwrecks out here, huh?
A lot of them are man-made structures, or they'll dump, the state of Florida will put 50 concrete culverts down, or they sink actual boats and old ships and stuff, so.
And we're in about 42, 45 feet of water out here, folks. And look at the bait of choice, the Castmaster, it's universal.
Take it everywhere.
And you just kind of thread a live shrimp on the back, huh?
Yeah, having scent really helps. You get a lot more bites, and it depends on what the current's doing out here, depending if you need to tip it or not.
This is going to be fun today, folks, because I don't know what kind of fish we're catching. Right. So I'm going to have to rely on you when I say, what is this?
We'll have to Google and figure it out.
Hey, look at this. Matty B's going to be the first to connect.
What do I got
now,
here?
Two guys here from Wisconsin. Do we know what that is?
This is a Key West grunt.
A Key West grunt.
Yeah, look at the pretty purple. Look at the purple on them.
And you know, we should mention, Matt, for beginners on saltwater like us, there's an app that you can put on the phone to identify the fish and the limits, right?
Yes, that is correct.
Hey, my turn now. Folks, this is so relaxing, just sitting down and jigging over the side of the boat. Okay, Matty B, what do we have there, buddy?
That's a grunt.
That's another grunt, and these taste good, folks, Matt said.
Yep.
And you can keep a ton of them. They're kind of like about the same size fillets you get off a bluegill.
Yeah.
You know? Crappie. That's on the Castmaster?
Yeah, switch to the 1 ounce Castmaster with the single hook.
Another grunty?
No, that's a snapper, I believe. Some type of snapper.
And snapper's got to be 10 inches, right?
Yes. And there's so many different kinds. Got to look it up. Bigger fish.
That one's bigger,
At least it felt like it.
Okay, let's see what we got coming in. This is so fun because you don't know what you're going to catch.
Yeah.
What do you got
just
there,
a bigger
buddy?
one. Just a bigger one.
Bigger grunts?
Yep. Oh, no, it's a snapper.
Well, these are an awful lot of fun. You know, they aren't huge fish, but eating quality, Matt, like you say, on these is superb. Here he is. And we got ourselves
I think it's a blowfish, or I don't know
I'm
what
not
that
touching
is.
that thing. I am not touching that thing, folks.
Look at that, Johnny.
Look at that thing.
That's crazy.
That is one ugly fish there, Matty B.
That is hilarious.
The skies appear, shine on and on. Wisconsin woods and waters we all own. The skies
New Mega Live Imaging shows you what's below in real time with edge-to-edge clarity and no gaps in coverage, all so you can turn must-watch detail into non-stop action. Only from Humminbird.
You know, folks, with my buddies using leeches and crawlers all day, I'm glad I've got the Johnson Pump washdown kit. All I can do then is spray down the boat and get all that stuff out of there. But the Johnson Pump washdown kit has another use. It's 92 degrees and humid today. Now watch. I'll take care of my buddy Tom in the back. There we go, Tommy!
Holy smokes, does that feel good?
Oh, there we go, buddy!
92 and humid.
Oh, Johnson Pump washdown kit! What do you think of that, buddy?
I love it. I need one.
Yeah.
Can they put them on pontoon boats?
They're great for pontoon boats. There you go, buddy. I am going to get you a Johnson Pump washdown kit. Your turn.
You're right, John. Every drop.
You know, I would come out here just
Unreal.
for, what is that one now?
That's a grunt.
I would come out here for the grunts.
Oh yeah, this is good eating.
Okay, I'm the catcher of the ugly fish. Let me see what this one is. And here he comes. We got ourselves a, Matt, another grunt. And you know, what is so interesting too.
Man, those little buggers fight.
Oh, that's not a bad one. What is that?
Yeah, it's a grunt.
Really, seriously, when you go down and you just kind of lift about 6 inches off the bottom, you get hit immediately, right?
Oh yeah, it's just dunk, dunk, dunk.
All we're doing, folks, is vertical jigging these Castmasters, and you find the bottom, and you lift up about 6 inches to a foot, and you just kind of hold it steady, maybe lift and flutter a little bit. And Matt, the bite is kind of like a rat-tat-tat. Do you hit them right away?
No, John, you want to wait. I like to wait to about the third tick that I feel, and then I lay the wood to them. You just got to let that rod kind of load up like you just did right there.
Yeah, I'll tell you what a totally relaxing way to fish. This one is not big at all. Here he is. That is another one of the grunts, huh?
Nope, I think that's a mangrove snapper.
Two in a row.
Every drop, baby.
But they can steal your bait pretty easy, right?
Oh yeah, they definitely can.
Now, with that, all the waypoints that you have for the various artificial reefs, can you fish several reefs in an area, Matt?
Yeah, John, especially since the wind just laid down. I mean, we had big residual rollers out here this morning, so we had to just ride up and down those 3-foot, 4-foot swells. But now it's laid down. We're going to keep working out into the Gulf here and just hop some reefs and just watch the Humminbird till it lights up.
Well, folks, we moved out to a little deeper reef here. We're in actually, what, Matt, 60 feet?
Yeah, 63.
And my first drop down, I got something on, and here it is. What is that, Matt? Huh. That looks like a snapper.
Yeah, I think that's a snapper,
and
John.
That's too small, so we'll throw him back.
Doubled up, Johnny.
2 at a time here, folks. 2 at a time. Let's see what I got.
I got a little one.
Little snapper?
Yeah, I think that's what it is, yeah.
Okay, and I think I've got the same deal coming in here too, Matt.
Crazy reeling them up out of 63 feet of water.
Show them to the folks.
Look at that, look how pretty that fish is.
And they are absolutely delicious, and they gotta be 10?
10, yeah, and I know that the red snapper's closed right now, so I know a lot of the other snappers are open.
So they gotta be 10 inches.
Make sure, yep, 10 inches, I believe, and those are fun out of 63 feet of water. Another
reef and another fish. There's about 4 or 5 reefs out here in this section, and Matty B's just hopping from one to the other, trying to find bigger fish. Hold that one up there, Matt.
Snapper.
That's a mangrove snapper there?
Yep.
They are very, very pretty fish. Now this one feels a little bigger, buddy. This one feels a little bigger.
Big boy fish, Johnny.
And yeah, that one took out a little drag when I set the hook, folks. And this is so fun because you don't know what you're going to catch, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that guy's battling me pretty
just
good.
Had 5 big marks come underneath us in 64 feet of water. Okay. Your rod went boom.
Oh, what do we got there, Matty B? Hold them up for the folks.
That's a big grunt. Holy cow, that'd be a good eater.
That's a grunt again?
Yeah, but that's a big one. Oof.
Hey, you know what? Seriously, I said to you before when the camera's off, I'd come out and target the grunts if they're that good to eat and keep that many.
You can keep a ton and load your freezer. I mean, these are cool. And look at this. We move out to deeper water. This one's twice the size size of what we've been catching.
Absolutely. Folks, it's time now to announce this week's winners of the Fleet Farm John Gillespie's Waters and Woods 2024 Fishing Contest.
This week's first winner, Sam Noto of Frankfort, Illinois, caught the 17.5-inch crappie on a twister tail in Arizona. Gary Hildebrand of Wild Rose, Wisconsin, caught this 20.5-inch largemouth bass on a shiner on the Mount Morris chain. Bob Bulk of Eagle, Wisconsin, caught this 16.5-inch perch using a fathead on Lake Michigan. Joe Cordash of Rockford, Illinois, caught the 72-inch sturgeon on a minnow on the Wisconsin River. And this week's first kid winners, Carter Sheed of Eagan, Minnesota, caught this 22-inch smallmouth bass on a waxworm, and it was his first bass ever caught. And Araya Felder of Johnson Creek, Wisconsin, caught this 14.5-inch perch on a nightcrawler in Wisconsin. Each week, I shop online at fleetfarm.com to check out the latest deals. This week, save $10 on the Frable bait box with aerator on sale for $49.99. And save 28% on the Northland Eye Candy lures on sale 2 for $10. If you're looking for a quick but delicious appetizer, I have the perfect recipe for you. Let's make some homemade pizza rolls. All you need is a few ingredients: tortillas, your favorite string cheese, pizza sauce, and the Johnsonville mild Italian sausage. First, grab a tortilla, add your favorite pizza sauce, and spread it around. Then add the cooked Johnsonville mild Italian sausage, add a piece of string cheese, and then roll it up into a pizza roll. You can cook it in the air fryer at 380 for 4 minutes on each side, or on the stove with a little bit of oil until golden brown. You could smell the Italian sausage from the office, couldn't you?
Good. Now let's see what you did with the Italian sausage.
Homemade pizza rolls with the Johnsonville mild Italian sausage.
Oh, is that good? I love that Johnsonville Italian.
Yep, and you don't even need any seasoning because Johnsonville does it for you.
Oh, those are really good.
Johnsonville mild Italian sausage. Find it at your favorite retailer today.
I'll tell you what, folks, I've been a proud user of AMSOIL for many years, and us sportsmen a lot of times not only have a truck, but a boat, an ATV, a snowmobile. And how do you figure out which AMSOIL product to use in each machine?
Yeah, that can be a challenge sometimes, and you know, we make it easy. We've got a lookup guide. You just go to amsoil.com, you put in your vehicle, whatever it may be, whether it's a boat, a wheeler, a truck, a trailer, whatever. You pick out your product, it tells you how much and which product to put in, real simple.
And one thing I want to mention too, AMSOIL does a ton of research before you even put the product on the market. You make sure that it's the best.
That's correct. It's years in the making for a product to launch. There's a ton of research and development to make sure that it's going to protect like it's supposed to.
And folks, to find the AMSOIL you want, go to amsoil.com.
Oh my gosh, Johnny.
What do we do?
I've never felt this before in my life.
Do we have to chase that or what?
This is insane. He's gonna spool me.
Uh-oh. What do we do?
He's gonna spool me.
Okay, we got the big motor going now, folks, and we're chasing this fish down. We have no idea what it is. Could be a shark, could be a giant grouper, could be an amberjack. We turned the camera off for a few minutes. We're over the top of the fish now.
Yeah, John, I cannot put any more pressure on this fish.
Look at that rod buried in the ocean there, buddy.
Unbelievable. Just stop, put it neutral, right? Left a little bit more.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. Now that was literally, had the camera off for 15 minutes.
Yeah, John, I never felt anything like this before in my life.
All right, well, you just keep pumping away. All we want to do is see what this is.
Just want to see it. I mean, This is a 7.5-foot medium heavy rod, 30-pound smack down and
And you got
30-pound
an
leader.
Acme jig or a Kalin's jig on
A
there.
half-ounce Kalin's bullet jig on
Yeah.
there. And this fish,
And it's holding up, buddy. It's holding up.
this is phenomenal.
What is it, Matt?
Massive shark,
Look at
John.
the size of that shark,
Look
you guys.
at the size of that
Oh my
shark.
gosh. You've
Look at
had that
thing.
on so long, Matt.
That's like an 8-footer, John.
Yeah, and that's on 30-pound test.
30-pound.
I wonder if we can get a little closer. There's nothing we're going to do. We're going to just have to break the line on them.
Look at how big that shark is.
Look at the size of that sharkaroo. Holy moly, Matty B. There's the back fin. There he is.
Massive fish.
Oh my gosh. Literally, folks, that was about 35 minutes. How you doing?
I mean, light tackle. That was unbelievable.
I mean, you fought that fish for 35 minutes.
35.
Seriously, how is your arm?
It's just like numb. I can barely move it right now.
Well, 2 Wisconsin guys out on the Gulf of Mexico. What do you think there, buddy? You did a great job on that, and we had to literally chase that fish.
Oh, we chased that fish for probably a quarter mile.
Yeah. Another shark?
Not a grunt, Johnny.
Not a grunt, not a shark.
It's a big fish.
That is awesome. And that was on a Castmaster?
No, that's a quarter-ounce Kalin's bullet jig.
Okay.
Oh, baby.
I mean, you know, folks, we're really basically using walleye lures, you know, when you think about it.
Gosh.
Except for the shrimp. Well, again, we had the camera off for 5 minutes. It's 2 Wisconsin dudes battling giant fish out on the ocean. I'm going to be real interested in seeing whatever this is and fought
I
it.
didn't break
No, there he goes again, man. I mean, when they see the boat, they just go, man.
Yeah.
They just go.
I'm holding the drag manual and just feathering it. See that?
Whoa.
And then stop the drag, try to get some back on him. What is he? Big amberjack?
Oh my gosh,
Big
there it
amberjack,
is, there
Johnny.
it is, there it is.
I got my fish. And look at all the fish with them.
Oh, wow, look at
finally
the
got
size of that thing. What do you do now, Matty B?
Ooh, buddy.
How do you get him? Did that thing ever fight
Wow.
you? And this is, folks, what is this called again, Matt?
This is an amberjack.
Oh, yeah.
Gosh.
Look at that. Is that gorgeous?
Look at that,
And
folks.
that is and tell me a little bit of what you know about the amberjacks.
I just know they're out in this 40 to 80 feet of water from the research I've done. They suspend over reefs and wrecks, and it's one of the hardest fighting fish, pound for pound, I think, in the world, John, they say. I mean,
Do you know if they're edible?
Yeah, they taste really good. I think you can only keep one. I think they got to be over 28 in the Gulf here, but check that.
Yeah, we show the folks that Kalin's jig in the mouth.
Look at that.
Look at how he ate that Kalin's jig.
Hey, 7-foot shark to an amberjack, back-to-back drop.
Not bad, buddy. Look at that.
Johnny,
well, Matty B is
Johnny,
hooked up again.
I got
here,
me an
folks.
amber. I got me
All
an
right, I
amberjack
gotta reel
again.
up here. And
Oh, this is unbelievable,
you gotta
Johnny.
tell the folks how interesting that was. That you were just letting that rod sit. You weren't even working on?
Nope, I was just watching it. I just seen the rod tip go whack.
Is that a Jack Crevel?
Yes, giant jack.
Okay, buddy.
Look at this, John.
Those are fighting fish.
Oh my gosh, look at this.
You know, last year Ryan the photographer and I went out and caught those over on the Atlantic side.
We got a mess.
And they just battle. All right, let's see that. A big old Jack Crevel.
Dude, that was awesome.
Yeah, even I know what that one is.
Look at that. What a fight.
And just a gorgeous fish. The eating quality of these is not very good. Some people do like them, but you got to clean them and take out all the red meat.
Okay.
But a lot of people don't like them too. But they fight.
That fight was incredible. Got him.
You know what is? Now tell the folks. You're just.
This is a shark, I think, again, or something big, John.
Now you're just letting that rod sit there, aren't you?
Wow.
I've got one on now too.
I think you do.
Wow.
I don't
Matty
know.
B.
Here, we're gonna find out.
Whoa.
Yeah, you do, Johnny.
Whoa.
Uh-oh, I gotta get spot lock off.
Look at this.
Look at this.
Is yours going too? I gotta feather that drag a little bit.
Double ambers. They gotta be.
Oh my.
It's a tuna.
It's a tuna.
Oh my gosh. It's a tuna.
Okay, well, I'm still battling mine here. That's a tuna.
Look at that, you guys.
Now those are edible, I know.
Oh yeah.
I'm still battling away here, Matt, while you're grabbing yours.
Look at this.
Now, Matt, how do you know that's a tuna, Matt?
I mean, I'm just going off of pictures, John. Just a Midwest kid out in 80 feet of water right now. Look at this thing.
Well, you're gonna have to help me with mine here pretty soon.
Oh my gosh.
Look at that
Look
fish.
at how big yours is, John. Yours is bigger than mine.
Well, I know.
What a beast.
Okay, now he's got him. Now he's got him. Now he's got him. Look at the size of that
Johnny.
fish, buddy.
Castmaster Gonzo. Gonzo.
Boy. You know, we come out here with our freshwater lures and we rip them, you know?
Oh, these things are so strong.
Isn't that a beautiful fish,
Oh my gosh.
Well, we were just going to go in and I said, oh, one more cast or one more drop. And here we go.
Oh, I love it, Johnny. I love it.
What a fun couple of days, Matty B. Wow.
That's an amberjack, and there's a whole bunch of... John, there's so many of them down there.
Oh, this is my last one of the day, folks. I need to go have a Johnsonville prawn after this battle. Folks, I'm not ashamed. I had to hand this off. This is another one of those half-hour battles, right, Matt?
Unbelievable, John. I got your back. I'll give you a break. Look at that non-stop rip and drag.
Yeah.
Oh, the line.
I'm kind of disappointed. It's a big old Jack Crevalle there.
This thing, John.
I know, that's massive.
Oh my gosh.
I want to talk about a battle, huh, buddy?
Look at this fish.
You know, and over on the Atlantic side, believe it or not, some of those guys ask fishermen to catch and keep those, and they use them for shark bait. Can you believe that?
Chum them up, huh?
Look at the size of that. Was that a battle or what?
That was a battle.
Thank you. That, you know, that's kind of half your fish.
So fun. And I was trying to fish while you were fighting that, and this thing, they move so much.
Yeah.
Look, you got my line.
Oh, Pete, I'm getting too old for this. So, John, you haven't heard of Brian's custom steps? Oh, Pete, those are awesome. How can I get a set? Yeah, I love these big no-slip platforms, and they're made right here in Wisconsin. For more information on Brian's custom steps, call 920-315-0333. Us old Wisconsin guys did pretty good in 2 days of fishing, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
And folks, that is our show for today. Please join us next week. I don't know where we're going to fish yet. We'll find a place somewhere. Until then, I'm John Gillespie, hoping to see you enjoying John Gillespie's Waters and Woods.